Are you a natural-born leader with a deep understanding of people's emotions and motivations? If that's you, then you might be an ENFJ. In this video, Insight Central will discuss the ENFJ personality type, exploring their strengths, weaknesses, what they are like when they're in love, some compatible types for romantic relationships, and a few potential career options. ENFJs are warm, compassionate, and natural leaders who prioritize the needs of others. They are deeply in tune with their own emotions and emotions of others, which allows them to create positive and supportive environments for those around them. The E in ENFJ, extroverted. ENFJs are extroverts, which means they receive energy from being around other people and are often outgoing and sociable. They enjoy spending time with friends, families, and colleagues. They also tend to have a natural charisma and are often skilled at building connections with people. The N in ENFJ, intuitive. ENFJs are intuitive, meaning they rely on their intuition and imagination to process information and make decisions. They tend to trust their instincts and have a natural ability to read people. They are also creative and innovative problem solvers who excel at finding new solutions to complex problems. The F in ENFJ, feeling. ENFJs are inclined to make decisions based on their personal values and emotions. They are deeply empathetic and compassionate people who prioritize the well-being of others over their own. The J in ENFJ, judging. ENFJs are judging types, meaning they prefer structure and organization in their lives. They are decisive and goal-oriented people who enjoy planning and scheduling to achieve their objectives. Strengths of ENFJs: empathetic and compassionate. One of the greatest strengths of ENFJs is their natural empathy and compassion. They are able to put themselves in others' shoes and understand their perspectives, which allows them to connect with people on a deep level and create strong relationships. Excellent communication skills. ENFJs are eloquent communicators who are able to articulate their thoughts and feelings clearly and effectively. They are great at both listening and speaking and are often able to resolve conflicts and misunderstandings with ease. Natural leaders. ENFJs are born leaders who have a natural charisma and ability to inspire and motivate others. They are able to create a vision and bring others along with them, which makes them excellent team leaders and managers. Weaknesses of ENFJs: overcommitment and burnout. ENFJs have a tendency to take on too much and overcommit themselves, which leads to burnout. They often prioritize others' needs over their own and may neglect self-care as a result. Difficulty saying no. ENFJs may struggle to set boundaries and say no to others, especially when it comes to requests for help or support. They may feel guilty or obligated to say yes, even if they don't have the time or energy to fulfill the request. Struggle with criticism or conflicts. ENFJs may take criticism or conflicts personally and may have a hard time separating their own emotions from the situation. As a result, they might just avoid the conflicts or criticism altogether, which can be detrimental in some situations. ENFJs in love. When ENFJs are in love, they are all in. They are deeply committed and devoted to their partners, and they will go to great strengths to show their love and affection. ENFJs are natural romantics who love to spoil their partners with thoughtful gestures and gifts. They are incredibly attentive to their partner's needs and desires, and they will go out of their way to make sure that their partner feels loved and appreciated. ENFJs are also highly communicative when it comes to love. They enjoy expressing their feelings and emotions, and they are not afraid to be vulnerable with their partner. ENFJs are skilled at reading their partner's emotions and picking up on subtle cues, which makes them empathetic and supportive. In relationships, ENFJs are highly invested in their partner's growth and development. They want to see their partners thrive and become the best version of themselves, and they are always willing to lend a helping hand or offer words of encouragement. they are also highly committed to creating a strong, lasting connection with their partner. Similarly, they value deep emotional intimacy and meaningful conversations, and they strive to create a relationship that is built on trust, mutual respect, and open communication. However, ENFJs might become too invested in their partner's goals that they neglect their own self-care, hobbies, and friendships. It's crucial for ENFJs to encourage their partner's growth without pushing too hard on themselves, as excessive pressure can backfire and lead to insecurity or resentment. Compatible types for ENFJs in relationships. ENFJs are known for their warmth, empathy, and deep emotional connections, and they tend to be the most compatible with partners who share their values and interests. Here are 3 types that are often compatible with ENFJs in relationships. INFP. ENFJs and INFPs often have a natural affinity for each other. Both types are highly empathetic and emotional, and they share a deep appreciation for authenticity and creativity. INFPs often have a quiet, introspective nature that can balance out an ENFJ's more outgoing and social tendencies. Both types are highly attuned to their partner's emotional needs and desires, which can create a strong, lasting relationship. INFJ. ENFJs and INFJs share many similarities in terms of their values and outlook on life. Both types are highly empathetic, caring, and attuned to their partner's emotional needs. INFJs tend to be more introspective and reserved than ENFJs, which can create a nice balance in the relationship. Both types place a high values on emotional intimacy and open communication, which can create a deep and meaningful connection. ENFP. ENFJs and ENFPs often have a natural chemistry and energy that can be very exciting and dynamic. Both types are highly outgoing and energetic, and they share a love of creativity and new experiences. ENFPs can bring a sense of spontaneity and adventure to the relationship, while ENFJs can provide a stabilizing influence and help the relationship stay grounded. Both types place a high value on emotional connection and authenticity, which can create a strong, lasting bond. Careers that ENFJs excel in. Social work and counseling. ENFJs excel in professions that allow them to connect with and help others. Social work and counseling are both great career options for ENFJs, as they allow them to use their empathy and compassion to make a difference in people's lives. Education and teaching. ENFJs also tend to be effective educators and teachers. They are able to create a supportive and nurturing environment for their students and are skilled at communicating complex ideas in a way that is easy to understand. Healthcare and medicine. ENFJs also tend to excel in healthcare and medicine, where they are able to use their empathy and intuition to provide care for others. They may thrive in roles such as nurses, doctors, or therapists. Hope you found this video on the ENFJ personality type informative. You might also want to check out our videos on the INTJ and ENTJ personality types. Thanks for watching.